David Muir expresses appreciation for his ABC News coworkers during a heartbreaking international disaster. Reporting on the deadly earthquake that devastated Morocco last week is a challenging chore for David Muir and the ABC News World News Tonight team. David is running the show from his headquarters in New York while the majority of the team's reporters and crew are reporting from Marrakech. Al-Hous, a devastating 6.8 magnitude earthquake that occurred on Friday night, completely wrecked the city of Marrakech and its surrounding areas. Several structures collapsed, and many residences were also completely demolished. Soon after, a 4.9 magnitude aftershock struck the area, leaving many more people injured and desolate. Over 55 people have sustained injuries, and there have been close to 3,000 fatalities. The tragedy in Morocco has brought to light the country's infrastructure, which was unprepared for such a strong shock, the likes of which have not been experienced since the 5.9 magnitude earthquake in 1960 that claimed more than 12,000 lives. Since then, the nations of the world have united in an effort to provide relief to the struggling desert nation. People who were expressing prayers to the people of Morocco flooded the comments section of a part when David was reporting on the tragedy. President Joe Biden issued a statement shortly after that begins, "I am deeply grieved by the loss of life and destruction inflicted by the earthquake in Morocco. In this trying time, the United States stands by Morocco and my friend King Mohammed VI. Additionally, my administration stands ready to offer the Moroccan people any support they may want." While this is happening, David rarely updates his social media accounts. Instead, he prefers to devote his time to his job or his personal life, occasionally providing glimpses into his upstate New York home and his dog Axel. He did, however, offer an homage to the 9/11 victims in a more solemn message he shared earlier in the week in memory of the tragedy on September 11, 2001. He just added the hashtag #NeverForget to a photo he'd shot of the Twin Towers in New York, which light up the skyline every year as a tribute. Fans wrote to him with comments like, "22 years later and it's still heartbreaking. I, too, will never forget, and none of us, I believe, will ever forget that day or what we were doing at the time. A moment in time permanently carved in our brains and hearts," according to a third. "We must never forget," said another, while a fourth added, "a terrifying and terrible moment in memory that will be forever ingrained in our hearts and minds forever."